Yeah, that's it. I give him too many sleep. But,
Bit of dad's discipline.
Yeah, and then his younger brother is a basketball player. In fact, they won the California State Championship.
And so I'm imagining you're a pretty sporty family anyway. You must be a
Yeah,
fairly
I played basketball and football in college.
Okay, yeah. So they've got it from you. Would you like to have gone professional?
I'm living it through my son. Yeah, of course, I would have loved to have gone professional. I guess I wasn't good enough, evidently.
No.
But it worked out all right, you know.
And now the daughters, you have twins.
No, the twins are a boy and a girl.
The boy and the girl.
So my youngest twin is, she's the actress in the family. Wow. She's starting to study theater in university this fall. And
now, presumably, though, you know, pretty soon you're going to have an empty house.
We will have one this fall.
That's, I imagine, quite a hard thing to deal with, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you know what? My wife, I left Wednesday night to fly. I've been to Spain, I've been to Berlin, I've been to, where am I? London. I've been to Paris, and then here in London, the last 5 days. And Wednesday night, my wife freaked out. She was out, she had a meeting, and she came home about 11, and nobody was home. And she went in the house, and she said it was making too much noise. The house was creaking or something. So I get a message the next day. I was calling home. I'm like, oh, as soon as I leave, my wife's hanging out all night. Yeah. But I get a message the next day about 1 in the morning saying that she's driving around. She said, oh, hello, I'm just driving around, you know, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm like, what is that about? Come to find out, she was driving around the driveway. She was so nervous, she's riding around in the driveway in front of the house.
So she didn't want to stay in the house?
She slept in the car.
So you're away from home, your wife has a breakdown.
She had a breakdown.
But man, I can understand that, because my kids are getting older. I'm dreading, and I know my wife is really dreading when they head off.
Well, they're literally joined at the hip or at the stomach. I mean, you know, she bore them, she raised them. It's been her life for 25 years.
Would you, you know, I know it's late in life, but you can keep having babies these days, no matter till you're about 70 or 80. Would you consider any more?
That's a question for her.
Okay. Well, have you asked her? Should we get her on the phone now? She's probably driving around outside. Terrified. Should we please just someone to talk to?
No, she said she's done.
Okay, yeah, you know what, because it's hard to think of going back to that stage when they're tiny, lovely though it is. Okay, Denzel is back in town because there's a brand new big action movie coming out, and it couldn't have a better cast because you've got Denzel opposite the fabulous John Travolta in this film, and it's great seeing you guys work with each other, spar off each other. How much of an influence on you accepting the part was his involvement in the project?